Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Andy Cohen confirmed Kyle Richards' return to RHOBH. Andy let Kyle's news slip while co-hosting Jenna and Friends. Kyle is coming back. I don't know if I'm supposed to announce that, but she is. In April, Kyle said she was unclear if she wanted to return. A fan asked Kyle's future with the franchise during an Amazon live stream. When does RHOBH Season 15 start filming? Are you returning? Kyle responded, unclear across the board. Following the emotionally taxing Season 14, which documented her separation from Mauricio Umansky and her evolving relationship with Morgan Wade, Kyle admitted to feeling emotionally drained. Despite these challenges, Kyle expressed a desire to return, especially considering the milestone of becoming the longest-running housewife in franchise history, alongside Tamra Judge from Orange County. Andy also hinted that Kyle's co-stars Sutton Stracke, Bozoma St. John, Jennifer Tilly, and sister Kathy Hilton will also likely be returning. Of course, Andy mentioned celebrity stylist/fashion designer Rachel Zoe joining the upcoming season. Rachel Zoe kind of started her television career here on Bravo with the Rachel Zoe Project. And she was so iconic in those years and she had so many catchphrases. Now the great thing is she legitimately knows Boz, Sutton, Jennifer Tilly, Kathy Hilton, so she knows them and she's in that universe. She's going to fit right in perfectly. Bravo has yet to announce if longtime cast members Dorit Kemsley and Erica Jane have been invited back next season. According to Decider, the former co-host of The View, Debbie Matenopoulos, is reportedly in talks to join the cast. In the ever-evolving world of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, where alliances shift like desert sands and champagne flutes are rarely empty, the return of an original diamond is no small thing. Andy Cohen, the Bravo mogul and host of Watch What Happens Live, has officially confirmed that Kyle Richards will return for another season of RHOBH. And naturally, the internet has feelings. Yes, she's back. Again. And just like that, the queen of caftans, quiet smirks, and long-standing grudges is putting her diamond back in the ring. The rumors were swirling. Speculation had been rampant in recent months about Kyle Richards' future on the show. Between her highly publicized separation from Mauricio Umansky, a friendship fallout with Lisa Vanderpump still haunting fans years later, and that increasingly complicated connection with country singer Morgan Wade, fans weren't sure whether Kyle would choose peace or another season of televised chaos. Tabloids reported everything from Kyle's quiet retirement to her spinning off into her own show a la Bethany Frankel. But now, Andy Cohen has laid all doubts to rest. During a surprise Instagram live Q&A earlier this week, Andy fielded a question from a fan asking point-blank whether Kyle would return. Yes, Kyle's back, he confirmed with a grin that suggested he knew the Bravo universe just collectively gasped. She's not going anywhere. Let's just say that, he added, offering no further details but leaving fans salivating at the possibility of another emotionally charged season with Kyle at the center. Why Kyle's return is a big deal. Kyle Richards is RHOBH royalty. As the only remaining original cast member since the show premiered in 2010, her presence provides the continuity that fans have come to expect from the Beverly Hills chapter of the Housewives franchise. She's the narrator, the bridge between old and new cast members, and whether you love her or love to roll your eyes at her, she's essential. Over the years, Kyle has played many roles: peacekeeper, pot stirrer, loyal sister, backstabbed friend. Her story arcs have given us unforgettable moments, from the infamous "You Stole My Goddamn House" showdown with Kim to the glass-shattering dinner party from hell with psychic Allison Dubois. This last season, though, saw Kyle in a deeply personal and introspective storyline. Her separation from Mauricio, a marriage that seemed unshakable, sent shockwaves through fans and castmates alike. Viewers watched her cry, lash out, retreat, and re-emerge with new boundaries. It was raw, messy, and undeniably real. For a reality show often accused of being too glam to be grounded, Kyle's unraveling struck a chord. Andy knows what he's doing. Let's be honest, Andy Cohen is no dummy. He knows a good story when he sees one, and Kyle is still very much in the middle of hers. There's unfinished business. There are frayed friendships. There's a nation of curious fans watching her Instagram interactions with Morgan Wade and whispering about tattoos and cowboy boots. Her daughters are growing up and weighing in. Mauricio is doing Dancing with the Stars. There's rich material here. Not just drama, but depth. And Andy knows viewers want it all. In a moment that sent Bravo fans into a frenzy, Watch What Happens Live host and Bravo executive producer Andy Cohen officially confirmed what many had hoped but few dared to believe. Kyle Richards is returning to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for another season. The news dropped during a taping of his hit late-night talk show, sending viewers, and the Bravoverse, into celebratory overdrive. A legacy that endures. Kyle Richards is more than just an original cast member. She's the heart and soul of RHOBH. Since the show's premiere in 2010, Kyle has served as the emotional center, the fashionista next door, the glue that holds many fractured friendships together, and the source of more than a few iconic moments. Who could forget the "You're such a" in Liar Camille scene? Andy Cohen himself acknowledged Kyle's significance during his announcement. "You can't talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills without Kyle Richards. She is RHOBH," he said, flashing that familiar mischievous smile that usually precedes major Bravo bombshells. "She's been with us from the beginning, and we're thrilled to have her back." Why her return matters. After a turbulent season 13, rife with rumors about Kyle's personal life, including her separation from longtime husband Mauricio Umansky and speculation around her relationship with country singer Morgan Wade, fans were uncertain whether she would return. There was a lot of talk about Kyle needing a break or pursuing other ventures. The reunion special only heightened the mystery, with Kyle expressing deep emotional fatigue and questioning her role on the show. Yet her return isn't just a casting decision. It's a signal that RHOBH is doubling down on authenticity, legacy, and evolution. Kyle's storyline is in a fascinating place. Her marriage status remains uncertain, her dynamic with her daughters is shifting, and her friendship circles have been reshuffled. This is real, raw, and exactly what fans are here for. Fan reaction, cheers, theories, and memes. As news of her return ricocheted through Bravo social media accounts, fan pages lit up. Twitter, or X, as it's now known, was filled with gifs of Kyle flipping her hair, sipping tequila, or dramatically storming out of a dinner party. One user wrote, "RHOBH without Kyle is like a kaftan without sequins, technically possible, but why would you want it?" Others dove headfirst into predictions for season 14. Will we finally get closure on her and Mauricio's relationship? Is Morgan Wade coming back in a guest role or as a friend of? How will Kyle navigate her now fractured friendship with Dorit Kemsley? Let's not forget the tension with her sister Kathy Hilton. While Kyle did express interest in mending fences, fans are skeptical. The Hilton-Richards family drama has always been equal parts tragic and tantalizing, and many are hoping that next season brings more sisterly moments, both heartwarming and volatile. Behind the scenes, why Kyle said yes. Sources close to production have hinted that Kyle took time to reflect deeply before deciding to return. "Kyle is a consummate professional," said one insider. "She didn't want to come back just to go through the motions, but she realized she still had more story to tell and more growth to show. Plus, she wanted to reconnect with fans who have supported her through it all." Andy also hinted that Kyle's decision was influenced by the way production is being handled moving forward. "We're leaning into realness more than ever," Andy shared. "No manufactured drama. We want to show how these women really live, struggle, and evolve." Kyle's life right now is a chapter in transition, and it's deeply compelling. What this means for RHOBH's future. Kyle's return solidifies RHOBH's identity during a time when many Housewives franchises are undergoing transformation. With long-running figures stepping away and new faces joining, the essence of what makes a franchise can get muddled. Kyle represents continuity, but not stagnation. She's not the same woman who walked into Villa Blanca over a decade ago. She's evolved, just like the show has. And that evolution is what makes her return so exciting. With the cast still in flux, rumors swirl about potential newbies, guest stars, and returning icons like Lisa Vanderpump or even Denise Richards. Kyle's steady presence anchors the narrative.